Flip phones have always fascinated the millennial in me. During my college days, I used a Nokia phone that was not only sturdy but also plenty durable. So naturally, I was excited when I got to use the new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 this year. Compared to previous iterations, the Z Flip 6 has a sharper look, a bigger screen, and more importantly, comes packed with AI-powered features. But can the Z Flip 6 meet the real-world expectations of the average user? Let's find out. At 3.4-inch, the cover screen on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 is bigger compared to its older sibling, and you can get a lot done on this screen itself. From reading messages and sending quick replies to checking your calendar and the daily weather, it lets you do a lot. In fact, I would not be exaggerating if I said that my screen time went down to approximately 1 hour because of the cover screen, since I could get the basics done on it. And at the same time, it also indirectly prevented me from opening social media apps needlessly. Again, it's not saying that the cover screen lets you do everything. It indeed feels limited. However, you can get the basics done. Last but not least, it's no secret that Samsung makes one of the best screens in the market, and they have done a stellar job with the Z Flip 6. Content, be it a movie or a simple video, photo, appears vivid and rich. And if you are in the mood for it, you can also adjust the modes to your preference. That said, note that the slightly odd aspect ratio of the Z Flip 6 may only be ideal for some conditions. The bigger screen feels advantageous when you scroll through your Instagram timeline or watch videos on YouTube. However, you may need a little time to get used to the blank space when playing some games, creating or checking Instagram stories. AI content, how useful are they? AI is the hot word in 2024, and the Z Flip 6 comes with a boatload of advanced AI features to help you meander your way in 2024. Whether it's Note Assist, accessing Gemini AI, or translating a foreign language, Galaxy AI will lend a helping hand. Additionally, apps like Interpreter can help you translate a live conversation, and the feature that stands out starkly is the Flex mode. So, if you are conversing with someone, you can fold your phone halfway and use the cover screen to display the translated sentences. This way, you will have a smooth conversation since the person in front of you can see the translated text. Naturally, this removes the hassles of giving the phone back and forth to read and type. The only thing to look out for here is that the phone can't decipher all types of accents. So, you may have a hit or miss in between. Besides the one above, I found the sketch-to-image feature quite interesting. Using it, I could add my creativity to photos and videos. So, for instance, if you have a birthday photo of your gang and want to add a few fun elements, you can do so. The additions appear pretty real. Interestingly, you can also take advantage of this feature when you jot down your notes and thoughts on the built-in Notes app. The camera game. It's no secret that a smartphone's camera is as important as the phone itself. So, is the camera on the Galaxy Z Flip 6 good enough? Well, there's not a straight answer to this question. First, let's talk about the cover screen, aka the Flex mode advantage. Like any flip or fold phone, you can use the cover screen to preview your shots and the primary camera to take selfies. Naturally, using the 50 megapixels rear shooter over the 10 megapixels secondary camera is a huge advantage. At the same time, the auto zoom feature in Flex mode is a delight to use. Regular daylight photos on the Z Flip 6 appear sharp, vivid, and detailed. Now, it's worth mentioning that I was using the iPhone 15 Pro prior to the switch, so my expectations were a bit high. I loved that this Samsung phone didn't over-sharpen regular daylight shots. So, pictures of my Cocker Spaniel appeared great with no additional over-sharpening thrown in. Another area where I could see a massive advantage was while capturing sunset shots. The Z Flip 6 could handle the bright sun and the surroundings brilliantly. However, things were a bit underwhelming when it came to low-light shots. Photos clicked in dim light or during dusk appeared a tad grainy and hazy. They lacked the sharpness that you'd normally see in low-light shots captured by phones like the Vivo X Fold 3 or the Xiaomi 14 Ultra. Today, when Android phones boast fast charging speeds to the tune of 90W, Xiaomi 14 Ultra, and 100W, Vivo X Fold 3 Pro, the 25W charging speed of the Z Flip 6 feels limiting and terribly slow. My other gripe is the face detection. Come what may, I could not get the face detection on the Z Flip 6 to work correctly. Most times, it would show me a face not detected error. Thankfully, the cleverly placed fingerprint sensor works like a charm, so much so that I ended up using the fingerprint sensor more than the other. Should you buy it? The Galaxy Z Flip 6 is a good phone. Yes, it may not be as sturdy as the Nokia flip phones of the early 2000s. But that said, it is sturdy in its own way. The hinge is not delicate, and the minimal crease on the screen clearly gives it an advantage over its predecessors. While it has its share of misses in terms of charging speed and camera performance, it makes for a good buy, especially if you want to switch over to a flip phone and don't mind splurging.